Chris's brain has stopped working and he's going against the navigation's advice.
Stand by.
A ginger maneuver.
Yeehaw.
So we are truly well breakfasted and for the most part awake. Not very just yet, but we're getting there. And we've got a 2-hour drive to Casa Marina now. To see 2 oranas today. How exciting. It's another stray doggy. Where'd he go?
There.
Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, welcome aboard our floating home Ragdoll. I'm Daria, this is Chris, and that's Jasper, and these are our 3 seaworthy dogs, Hachi, Luna, and Mimi. We're just an ordinary family navigating life one sail at a time. In June 2023, we left Scotland behind with no plan to return. We live, sail, and work full-time, all while cruising Europe, for now. Every wave tells a story, and every sail brings us closer to the unknown. We invite you to be part of our adventure as we share our experiences, insights, and the ups and downs of living life on a boat. So, sit back, relax, enjoy, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
So on our Apple CarPlay map thing, we're like a little truck. And in reality, we're just like this Peugeot 2008, yeah, something like that.
It's quite cool.
We're a truck.
Look at the scenery.
It's gorgeous. So we've joined the motorway. It's slightly less dodgy now. Nice roads. It's actually awful. Unlike some places we've driven. Spain. The sky, the sea, it goes.
Glow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
First time. Engine 1 passed the test. Engine 2. Mine, they said this switch doesn't work. The auto thingy. So go back to your little sheet. Yeah, port engine stop button not working. To stop, to push,
Start
stop.
it.
To stop, push, stop. Okay, go on. First time on the port engine. Nothing. So we got the engine running, but it seems like the heat exchanger is leaking a bit. We're gonna try going back forward and back on the engine, see what happens. Not convincingly enough, but it started, so.
But it wouldn't be low compression if the rings were getting good. It's not producing smoke.
Yeah.
So God knows what the issue is, but there's something going on with it. Okay, so you got charged from both, yeah?
Yes, we're good on that. Time for the generator to start.
I might read this instruction panel first.
So the owners have actually left really good instructions on here. Try to start there.
Shitting me, right?
What the heck? Chris forgot to open the seacock for that one. What's really cool is that the owners have documented how this boat went around the world, and check these out. Made their way through everywhere: Falklands, Peru, Easter Island, French Polynesia, Cook Islands, Tonga, New Zealand, Fiji, Vanuatu, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, India, Sudan, Egypt, Cyprus, Tunisia, Portugal. We've had both engines running for a little bit and it seems all is well. They're not smoky at all, they're starting first time. All's generally speaking fairly well. A few things to replace, it's quite outdated instruments and whatnot. But overall we are quite impressed, and it definitely wasn't a trip for a wrecked boat, which is kind of what we were worried about, because she literally has been around the world. Yeah, let the day continue. I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, well that's good to know. I mean, we know that at this point...
5 minor blisters. Oh yeah.
Watch your head.
5 minor blisters associated underside of hull, port side.
Okay.
And they're, you know, fingertip, pinky fingertip size.
Okay.
5 of them. They're easily hidden. Mm-hmm. You know, we could drill them, fill them, gel coat repair them.
Okay. Okay.
So do the other side?
Yeah, go starboard hull and I'll meet you up on the other side.
Okay.
Okay.
Windows are in good condition. 1 or 2 have popped. 3 have popped.
3,
4,
okay.
5. That's actually not bad. So there's about 5 on that hull as well. But
Okay.
they're dead easy to hide. They're not in an obvious place.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 or 2 I see have been filled before, so they've kept up with it.
Okay.
When she's out of the water. No, but those are 3 of the biggest.
Well, they look quite small from here.
That's what I mean. They're not.
Nothing major, but nothing on the other, you know, on the actual top sides, on the other side. So
There's nothing going on the top sides at all.
That's beautiful.
Generally speaking, there's very little stress cracking in the deck forward of the transom. All the stress cracking we've really noticed is associated with the transom, and that's possibly you know, docking, hard docking, passerelles pushing into it and jamming. But generally speaking,
I think that's probably the most that there is in terms of gel coat cracking all over the boat. The deck is actually in really good condition, and the skid pattern on here is actually really easy to work with, and it will be polishable. So that's really, really positive.
So what we got in here, we've got an engine. This is the lumpy starting one. It's a little bit rough, potentially only running on one cylinder down, maybe. It's a little rough, but I need to get in here to shut the breakers off, so I'm gonna go. We've got lead acid batteries, no lithium on this boat, antenna tuner, dry generator exhaust. That's quite good. You could use all that to fit a new, smaller, quieter generator and just leave that sort of infrastructure in place. There is a seacock for the generator which we've had to open. It's really rusty and no doubt needs replaced very soon. But to actually do it is probably an engine out job, which is no doubt why it's never been done. So in I go. Sail drives were shown to work forward and reverse and neutral, so that was fine. This is where the leak is associated with on this heat exchanger.
I've got a video of it leaking.
Yeah. So it's right in under there. Can't really tell if it's heat exchanger or hose. Now this engine, I think it's maybe the engine mounts that maybe need to be replaced on this one.
Well, actually, as you'll see in the video that I've taken, see when you've come out of gear, the engine literally shuffled all the way back. It's as if it sat down after running.
So that's
like it literally went...
Engine mounts. Okay, so new engine mounts indicated on this engine. Starboard engine. So in here we have battery charger, water maker, very big water maker with a like a Cat 277 pump, lots of lead acid batteries, and the Yanmar. So I reach in here and I turn this off again. It's a horrible reach in. Okay. But it's a 3-membrane water maker. So that's rather big. Wonder if it's been pickled properly, who knows? Guess we'll find out. Okay. Generally speaking, gel coat conditions okay around here. There's some stress cracking associated with items like that on deck.
Yeah.
And the handle here, so this is obviously taking a whack. And maybe even into here and here, possibly for violence on dinghies or, yeah.
It's kind of a high traffic area, so it's almost expected.
Yeah. So, helm area, got the chart plotter that's working, autopilot showing to be working. I powered that up, it was going left and right. Helm's a bit stiff, rattly and creaky, so maintenance required. Throttles were good, so that's all quite smooth. That was going in and out here beautifully. One Yanmar, one side works perfectly. The other side, stop button doesn't seem to be working, so potentially a stop solenoid replacement indicated on the port engine. Again, the chart plotter, old and creaky, but it does work. We do have wind instruments and depth, so we've got enough to get it back.
And we're back in Napoli. Time to get our train to Agropoli, and we're back on Ragdoll. And after a mad couple of days, we're back.
Well, after a whirlwind visit to Turkey, thanks Mimi, we've managed to get our grubby little mitts into an Arana 44, which is, we went to view one, we went to look at one back in February from Gibraltar, over in Croatia, and we had the opportunity then to compare it to loads of other cats. We looked at a Lagoon 440, a Lagoon 420, we looked at the Lagoon 450, but the one that stood out in terms of general arrangement for us, comfort and kind of general suitability and affordability for us, was the Arana 44. So back then we were in Gibraltar and the boat was in Croatia, so it was 1,500 miles away and a whole season of cruising away. We didn't want to have this stress of trying to sell Ragdoll in Gibraltar, then try and transport our whole family, 3 dogs, kids, while homeschooling and working full-time jobs, over to Croatia to start again, really. Kind of went onto the back burner, and we let that boat kind of go away. And it was a shame because it was not a bad boat. It was in charter, but again, it needed everything that Aranas of that age typically need, which is, it needed all new hatch and window acrylics, 16 years in the sun, crazes acrylics, and there's no getting around that. It needed
new rigging, new sails,
all that kind of stuff it needed. That was a Rana 44 Samira, a boat in charter in Croatia. And we let that slide, like we say, because we were focused on our mission, which was bring this boat to the Meds and have fun. And we felt like at the time going to the effort of uprooting the family and moving across to Croatia with 3 dogs and a kid and all that stuff would be a lot of work, and it would sort of detract from what we were there to really do. So we had a great summer with this boat. We had a great summer with this boat with the Scabby Monos. We went to, you know, Formentera, Ibiza, Menorca, Sardinia. Some of us went to Corsica, Italy. Now we're on a route to the Italian islands, Stromboli, all that kind of good stuff. So we've had our really good summer with this boat, and opportunity for a great switcheroo kind of came up. It presents a really good opportunity for us to sell Ragdoll well to people that we know, and for us to move on to another cat. So then we started looking at another cat. We looked at we looked at this one in Turkey, Spirit of Africa, and we've put an offer in, and delightfully it was accepted. So we're really quite grateful for the opportunity. Not trip over dogs constantly, hopefully. No, I doubt that will actually happen. I'm pretty sure they're going to be at our feet always anyway, wherever we are.
Never.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and till next time.